and the passion flow in this sensual salute with the stars you know. Why should you know? As the curtains rise, let our hearts sway into every beat we dance in this magical. We're wrapped up in the rhythm. Every note feels so right in this sensual salute. Tonight, our night, feel the fire burn.
All right, welcome in Planeteers. It's me, Kevin, back for another reaction or recap, rather, video for the game that just recently concluded. LA Clippers versus the Phoenix Suns down there in downtown Phoenix, where the Suns win 109-111 against this mighty, I would say mighty or feisty LA Clippers. Of course, the Clippers are ahead of the ahead in the standings on this one, right now. But the Suns conquer the win in a strong fashion, and just really holding on to that lead till the end. So, yeah, let's get right into the numbers here. Again, the final score is 111-109. But by the way, I want to say I apologize. This is the first video in a while, and I couldn't be happier that it's after a Suns win, because I know, we all know that how the Suns have struggled this season. So this is a big win. Could be a turning point for the Suns with a quality win against the Clippers here. But it doesn't get any easier for the Suns here. I believe they have the toughest remaining schedule for the rest of the season, as pointed out by John Voida of the Bright Side of the Sun. And of course, you know him from the Suns Jam podcast, which is currently ongoing while I'm recording this. So this will be after that that podcast. So yeah, let's get into the numbers here. The Clippers were led by the 25 points of Zubac. He had an awesome game inside. He, to be honest, he ate Nick Richards down there. 25 points, 16 rebounds, monster double from him. He did have that 3 turnovers, but more importantly, a monster game from him, like I said earlier. And then Kawhi Leonard, who has upped his minutes this game from 24 minutes a game, I believe. They mentioned that in the broadcast. I'm not sure which broadcast you're listening, but in League Pass, I can watch the game through NBA TV. But yeah, they mentioned about 24 minutes a game. But on this game, he played almost 28 minutes. So up 4 minutes from his average since he debuted for the Clippers this season. And then James Harden had 24 points, 10 assists, and 7 turnovers for James Harden here. But not surprisingly, he has the ball in his hands more often than not. So he's going to have those turnovers. But yeah, those are the Norman Powell here had 23 points and gunning for his first All-Star, and hoping to have his name called as a reserve on Thursday. Sorry about the background noise. That's one of the disadvantages when you're recording during the day here in the Philippines, as you know. He had 23 points, 5 assists. 23 points and 2 assists and 5 rebounds. He also had 4 steals on this one. So strong game defensively from Norman Powell. And as you would expect from this Clippers team, who's, I believe, the second in defensive rating this season. Don't quote me on that. I may be wrong on that, but they are a good defensive team, especially you add up Kawhi in there, then that number is going to be is going to be improving. That defensive rating is when Kawhi is fully healthy. So yeah, those are the scores for the Clippers, who led their team this game. Let's go over to the other side for our Phoenix Suns. Booker, Devin Booker led the way for the Suns. He was fantastic in this game, and yet he was a -8. This is one of the few things that you don't understand how the plus minus works. 26 points and every reason that why they won, yet he was a -8 here. He also had 8 assists and 7 rebounds, and overall complete game from Book. He only had like 2 turnovers in this game, and strong shooting act and from the point line, back on 43% from the field overall, 5 of 10 from downtown, 50% after going 0 for 8 the last game. So that's an awesome bounce back game from Booker, and he's continued to pass well. He had 8 assists in this one, as mentioned earlier. Nick Richards in his I believe fifth or sixth start, or fifth, not sure anymore, but he had only 6 points and 7 rebounds. Not a great night for the newly acquired center of the Suns, but at least we got the win. That's what counts. Again, like we mentioned, Zubac was basically everything inside. That's he pounded and pounded. Nick Richards was in foul trouble as well, like the one that game in Cleveland. So it's a small sample size, but I would keep an eye on him not being able to be as productive against good teams as he would be in sub 500 teams, or teams that are not gunning for the playoffs. I'd keep an eye on it, but I'm hoping, of course, for the best for the new center of the Suns. And then KD, how can we not talk about this guy? The incredible fadeaway going to his right. Not sure who the defender was, but that was an amazing shot by KD. Highlighted, overall with his great night of 24 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. He also, oh my God, excuse me. He also had two steals, and KD's gonna turn it over. We just have to face that fact. He had 5 turnovers in this one, but overall solid game for KD in here. And then Grayson Allen, never trade GA. Like I said on a tweet during the game, he had 18 points in this one. Big free throws in the end, near the end of the regulation, to put this one away, although he missed or intentionally missed the last free throw that he had. But of course, Norman Powell didn't have, or he had enough time, but was a Hail Mary of a shot that didn't go in as expected. So 18 points from him, 4 of 7 from the 3, 57% from downtown, and 60% overall from the field. So great game from Grayson Allen. And can't not mention Tyus Jones here, 17 points and 4 assists for the point guard of the Suns. And really, I think after like a disastrous first 2 weeks of January for Tyus Jones, he's climbing back up there, right? He's had several strong games now for the past 2 or 3 games, and of course we hope that he continues to do that. And Bradley Beal came to life in the second half, 9 points and 4 assists. And I can't tell you that Beal has been struggling all game long in this game, but at the end came through and had those 2 big free throws when the game was tied, or essentially the Suns were up to just 1, and to extend the lead to 3. So couldn't have won this one without him. So that's especially special for Bradley Beal. So there we go for the Suns. So about Bradley Beal, we all know the rumors, right? And the incident that happened last game with his wife's involvement and his kids. And I just want to say, no matter how you know you're new to your feelings and all that stuff, there is no excuse to be you know over aggressive. So athletes, they are human beings as well, and you can't just say do not bring your kids to work and all that stuff. Basketball is for everyone, right? It's entertainment, above all, but above all, these athletes have feelings, their families have feelings, and you just can't get away with whatever you will say courtside. Just be happy that you can afford going to the games. I can't, because I'm all the way here, but you can, and you're just throwing it away, or like taking it for granted, and you know just saying the things that you want to say irresponsibly. So that's what I want to address about Bradley Beal and the incident that happened last game. Now the Suns and the Clippers will meet again for the final time this season, March 5th, I believe 10 a.m. Manila or Philippine time. That is 11 Eastern, and I believe 9 or 8 p.m. Arizona time. And the Suns have won the basically the season series for or against the Clippers, and basically own a tiebreaker at the end of the season if it comes to that. So yeah, great work for the Suns. It is possible that it comes down to that, because the precisions in the standings. The Suns, I believe, are just 2 games back of sixth or fifth spot. I'm not sure right now, but it may very well come down to that. So this is a big win for Phoenix. Now the Suns will face the Minnesota Timberwolves next, January 30th. So part of the 4 games, 7 nights, or sorry, it's something along those lines. But it's a busy week for the Suns. So again, the Suns will face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and hoping to avenge their buzzer beater loss back in, when was that? But yeah, a long time ago, in the early part of the season. So we're hoping that the gang can avenge that loss against Minnesota. January 30th, of course, that's my time. That's January 29th for you guys in the US, 10 a.m. for me, 11 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, Minnesota right now, they are currently in 7th in defensive rating, and 14th in offensive rating. So it's going to be another, the Suns are going to face another hard-nosed defensive team in Minnesota Timberwolves. But with the way they are playing right now, they have some type of identity, both in offense and defense. They're developing it, so I'm pretty sure that they would be able to compete with the Anthony Edward-led squad. So yeah, we hope for the best for the Suns here in their next game. And yeah, final touches on this one. Check out our latest show from the last pod. We had, of course, Suns Chile JC stopping by for the second time in the Suns Planet podcast, and it was a great conversation about the team and the games that the team had last week. So check that out. That's in the comments, or that is in the description box below. And speaking of the description box, it will also have our Buy Me a Coffee link. So if you like the content that we're putting out there, just support us. Don't hesitate to support us. Click that link and buy some beer. And force Jake to be drunk during the show. So that's gonna be it for me, and I want to thank you all for your time today. Of course, for watching this video, and yeah, I hope to I hope I can do recordings more often. more often than not. I certainly wish I had the so many or plenty of time to do so. But until then, I'll see you guys. As I always say, be kind to each other. See you guys.
Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay with us as the Suns get set to shine here on their home court.
Here's Perry. To Gar Hurd. Here's the jump shot. Good! It's good!
Al McCoy with you courtside. Bumps up a three.
Shazam! He ties it. ADA. Al and Tim up here.
happy
Lead, right.
birthday!
Yeah.
I know it's a moment. Happy birthday, baby!
Here's Cameron Payne out on top. Durant, three-pointer straight away.
Shazam! I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone in this arena this afternoon, to all of those that are watching and listening on radio and TV. Thank you for allowing me to tell the story of the Suns for 51 great years. That pretty much wraps things up here. And for one last time, this is Al McCoy saying thanks for being there. Thanks for being with us tonight. And from the Footprint Center here in downtown Phoenix, we'll just say so long for now.